Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 4 of Sonic Lost World. Now first of all, if I sound a bit different, it's because, well, I got my hands on a brand new microphone. Yes, the old one that I have been using for the past few years has started to, it started to crap out on me, so I figured the time has come for me to do a little upgrade, as it were. And folks, what an upgrade. What I'm using right now is a USB headset, and folks, it is it is worth the purchase. I can honestly say. I mean, already there is much improvement in my sound quality. So yeah, from now on, you're going to be hearing this as I commentate over my videos and as I do my reviews. So yeah, and I managed to get my hands on two of these things. So perhaps in future videos I could invite someone that I know to join me. Hint, 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 hint. Anyway, back to this game. We are in the third world, as it were, of the Lost Hex, Tropical Coast. Because of the tropical Jamaican drum beat sounds, you know? The steel drum sounds, you know? Because tropical and all that stuff. And we are reintroduced to some classic enemies like egg pawns, and we have those, wing fortress chickens that love to shoot at Sonic, so yeah. So my advice is just to ignore everything, ignore everything, ignore everything. I mean, I know you're trying to destroy these things to farm for animals, but really, there are better places you can farm for animals, and yeah. Alright, this little thing right here, we have to free the butterflies, I guess, so that they can circle this flower so that Sonic can go to the next area. You might as well call them star bits, because that's essentially what they are. They're star bits that will form launch stars, so that... Mario! Jeez Louise. And I know this is a Nintendo exclusive, but still... I mean, the more I play of this game, the more Mario things keep creeping in. It's just... why? Did, I have to imagine that during their crossover during the whole Mario and Sonic Olympic thing, I can imagine that the two of them traded notes on certain gaming aspects, you know? And I can imagine Mario saying, "Hey, Sonic, why don't you try this for your next game? You can... Look how successful Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are! Woohoo! Little planetoids, all sorts of things! And all... Woohoo! And all that sort of thing. Yeah, I can imagine him giving him advice on power-ups and, yeah. I can see it happening. Alright, anyway, right now we have another butterfly collecting section. But be careful, these barrels actually move where you are. So, you gotta do some careful dodging, okay? And the barrels can even hurt you when you make contact with them. See? It's like, what are they made of? Really? I don't know, really. Oh, goody, a cloud section. Oh, boy. Another thing from Mario, a cloud platforming. Oh, although I suppose Sonic did have Wait, did Sonic have cloud platforming before? I don't recall. Well, I mean, I know there were instances where Sonic hopped on clouds, like in the Sky Sanctuary levels of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic Generations, but actual cloud platforming? Really? Anyway, what you're supposed to do is, obviously, move from cloud to cloud, and to get some extra air, you want to hold down the A or B button, I guess, to get some air, and yeah. Of course, there are Orbinauts here, and you can damage them with that super jump, I believe. Oh, and there are also some extra lives you can utilize. I mean, you can farm for lives here too, but in my opinion, it's a little riskier because, I mean, sure, if you guide Sonic to the cloud platform using his shadow, you should be fine, but I would prefer going the Desert Ruins Zone 2 method because it's faster and it's faster in my opinion. Plus you get to farm for animals too, so there's that. But it doesn't really matter. We have reached the end of the first zone and we freed some animals. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so, yeah, folks, here comes another cutscene, so, okay.
Alas, poor Cubot. I knew him well.
Arr! Me voice chips all cattywampus. Thanks to Sonic, everything's gone cattywampus. My cacophonic conch was the only thing keeping those 6 maniacs in check.
Some sort of a natural inhibitor to their powers. Very painful.
And very rare. The Zeti have an innate ability to manipulate magnetic fields. They can make electronics, including my mechs, do interesting things. I controlled those powers with the conch until Sonic punted it away with his typical stupidity.
Well, get lost, Eggman, and let us get things under control.
I hope the Zeti eat you alive, you meddling hedgehog.
Okay, if it pleases the court, all those who think Eggman is a total bonehead raise their hands.
Well, there you go, folks. The motion is passed unanimously.
I didn't raise my hand.
Even though the story is point A to point B, I do enjoy these character moments right here. And Orbot, it's I knew him, not I knew him well. Jeez Louise, you would think that Eggman would program Shakespeare into his minions properly, but whatever.
It would seem the peaceful days of tending my garden will have to wait. While I take care of these matters, the rest of you cannot.
Please, Master Zik. This is not something you should trouble yourself with. It's beneath you.
Now, don't be concerned. Get! It'll be good to stretch these old bones.
And so we are introduced to our next member of the Deadly Six, Master Zik. And from what I've read, he was the one that actually created the Deadly Six. So yeah, the reason this group exists is because of this old man right here. And we just rode in apple juice. Lovely. Yeah, this whole level is fruit themed because, well, remember Master Zik said something about a garden, so looks like we're treading on his garden because, well, you know, those old masters and their love to grow things and something like that, I'm guessing. Perhaps it gives them peace and tranquility. It's just my guess, really. I mean, yeah. Oh boy. Rotating apples. Ugh.
Youth is truly wasted on the young. Speed cannot defeat wisdom, little hedgehog.
I'm getting Gusty Garden Galaxy vibes from this. Again, Mario references. Mario must have given Sonic notes about platforming or something.
This little seedling will never have a chance to bloom, I'll see that. It'll be a joy to cultivate his dreams and make fertilizer.
Obviously, the goal here is to lure the watermelon to this fan so that it can create watermelon juice, so that Sonic can ride to the next planetoid. Yeah. The game wants you to use this pathway so that you can, well, navigate your way to the fan, but honestly, folks, you can do it this way. You can just get the watermelon to run into the totem poles, it will break apart, and then it will respawn so you can lure the watermelon to the fan. And yes, the fan can hurt you and kill you, so yeah. Alright, so when Sonic gets sticky from all this juice, you know, apple juice than watermelon juice, because watermelon juice is really, really sticky, and yeah. Oh, hi, Mushroom Hill blowing chicken bots. I haven't... You know, it's kind of weird. I just played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and... Wow, seeing a lot of these badniks from this game, well, from all the Sonic games, it's... Well, the classic games, at least, it's kind of nostalgic, in a way, because, yeah. Alright. Getting careful platforming, you should be alright. And be careful, the watermelon will try to kill you. And you're supposed to lead it away from the pathway because it's obviously blocking your path, so yeah.
Some lessons can only be learned at the end of a book. It's time to teach teach you those lessons.
Ah, hard lessons through violence. Yeah, so yeah, we have to carefully navigate this apple to the fan so that we can ride the apple juice to the next planetoid. And what's with all the sentient fruit? Perhaps it has something to do with the Lost Hex, or maybe Master Zik has something to do with it? Whatever. Anyway, what we're supposed to do is destroy all these moto bugs right here.
My skills are sharper than your words, Freshwater. Your insults cannot penetrate my skin.
In other words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, anyway, you're supposed to defeat all these moto bugs, which somehow disable these turrets. And after we destroy all the groups of moto bugs, well, we are rewarded with a Wisp power-up. To be specific, Rocket! That's right, Rocket is back, and I don't mind this one at all. I mean, all you really have to do is use the gamepad to aim where you want to go, and that's it, really. I mean, it's not really bad in comparison to the others, and we do need it to get back, well, we do need it to get to the boss arena where Master Zik awaits, on top of that giant apple.
Prepare to be tested, young one.
Now, what we're supposed to do here is lure Master Zik to the other side of this planetoid because there is a giant fan, and I think we all know where this is going, so yeah. Oh yeah, there are these spiked balls. No threat, you can easily dodge them. As I was saying, lure the Master Zik's apple to this fan to produce apple juice, but do not follow him. Instead, go to where the checkpoint is and ambush him right there, because this apple juice pathway loops around.
Who is your master?
Master Zik will also shoot some energy blasts, but you can dodge them if you're careful enough. Overall, this boss is easy.
Has become the master.
Again, folks, rely on the charged homing attack. It will speed up boss fights. So, yeah. Anyway, it is here that I realized that I don't have enough animals and my lives are a bit, weak, as it were. Because as you can see here, I need 1,000 animals to reach the end of Tropical Coast. So yeah, folks, it seems that I'm going to be doing some farming. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've maxed out on my lives, and I've got more than enough animals to, well, move on. So, yeah.
I tested the blue one, and he's more powerful than I anticipated. He shows much potential.
Who cares about him? Now that I'm free, I want to squeeze Eggman till he pops!
And eat him, I suppose.
Well, yeah,
There are better ways to make him suffer.
but more delicious?
What would you say if I told you we could destroy Eggman's world and use its energy to make ourselves unbelievably powerful?
Well, I would say that I had taught you well.
Yes, you have. And it will be Eggman's own creation that causes his destruction.
So now we have the real plot of the game. The Zeti have hijacked Eggman's machine and will use it to drain the planet dry, pretty much killing the planet below. And to make themselves more powerful, well, they're evil, they're wicked, that's what they do, they're bad guys. I mean, even Eggman wouldn't stoop so low. In fact, we saw in an earlier cutscene that Eggman just wants to use some of the energy to power his machines. He still wants to conquer the world, not destroy it. He just wants to take over the world. That's pretty much his main gimmick from day one. So yeah. Anyway, folks, we have a rail grinding level. Oh joy, rail grinding, a staple of Sonic games since Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, goody. Now, this one's not too bad. So, and I say this as I, well, face palm against the wall. I do admit some of Sonic's death animation, especially the whole running into the wall, is kind of hilarious. Well, partly hilarious, but partly frustrating as you lose a life in the process. And that's why I went ahead and maxed out at 99 lives, because some of the level gimmicks coming up are complete and utter bleh. And I do not want to get a game over, because that would be terrible. That's no good. Now, the rail grinding gimmicks, from what I can tell, it's alright for the most part. I mean, you have to manually go from left to right. It's not like in Sonic Generations where you have to home in on the railing. Whoa! Oh, that was close. As I was saying, you can't homing onto the rail like in past games, so yeah, you're gonna have to rely on skill and yeah. Now I know it can get a little frustrating at times, but you just don't hold down the speed up button. Don't hold the R button, and you should be fine. Oh, that was close. Woohoo! So it's just a matter of well, timing and everything, and you'll be fine. I mean, sometimes slowing down can be a good thing, you know? Ow! And sometimes it's not. And thankfully, there are no insta-kill obstacles here. Well, except for falling to your doom and giant robot Unagi? Is that what they are? I'm guessing that's what they are or something. Yeah. Okay. Just careful. Again, it's not too bad, really, in comparison to the other rail grinding sections. But there is well, I've seen playthroughs of, let's just say, Lava Mountain Zone 2. And I think we all know, if you have seen that video, what's to come. And yeah, I died right there due to my own stupidity. And I was just right there, too, at the end. I was just right there, but whatever. I still have plenty of lives to, well, drain as I go through this game. Because, again, some of these level gimmicks are a bit... whatever. Anyway, here comes a tragic cutscene, so...
Sonic, something bad's happening.
Whoa, what's going on?
I don't know. It's like something in the sky is draining the life out of the world. Plants, animals, even the air feels cold and dead.
Okay, you guys stay safe down there. I'll try to figure out what's going on and stop it.
Holy crap. I'll see you in part 5, everyone.